Everything we own are in these few bags as a family of 5. We're about to move across the world in less than 2 weeks and take you along with the whole adventure with 3 little kids and a cat. So let's go through the bags that we are bringing because it's gonna get interesting with 3 little kids. And in no way we are sponsored. We are a full-time traveling family of 5. So these are just the bags we normally take, but now we're just about to move across the world with them. Let's start with the smallest. My 2 oldest are 7 and 6, so they will be having each the same exact backpack. Absolutely love these Cotapaxi backpacks. I'm gonna link them on my Shamazon. This is the Cotapaxi Alpha 20, and I feel like these fit perfectly with the kids' height and weight. It doesn't hurt their back, they're really comfortable, and I just love that they have bright colors and designs. We did the mystery pack, and this is the colors that they got, and they absolutely love it. It also comes with a chest strap, and this can be made for adults as well, just be a smaller backpack, but for little kids, it's absolutely perfect. Take you guys with us when we do pack our bags. We're gonna wait until a little bit more last minute just because we do have to vacuum seal with the big bags, and this bag we're gonna be putting food in, so we don't wanna do right away. But for the little kids, it's gonna be nothing important. It's going to be snacks and toys and fun things. This is gonna be the longest flight we've ever taken with them, and there's 2 flights. So we wanna make sure they are comfortable and we just don't have any meltdowns because it's very scary with 3 little kids. This flight is also in the middle of the night, which we have never done before. We bought an inflatable thing, so hopefully they can lay down and fully sleep. They will have their blankets, a jacket, just fun airplane things will be for the kids. Nothing important. Do you guys like how they personalized it? I got a Swiftie right here, and we got this from one of our cruises. And my kids love the patches, so we're definitely be adding more as we travel. We do have another mini Swiftie and some Stitch things. And they just like to personalize it to make them feel a little bit special, which I absolutely love. They have free range to do whatever they want for them. And I buy things to last. So I hope these backpacks really do last them as long as they're little. I know they grow up fast, but like it's gonna be lasting years and years and years. That's my theory with these. I also have a 3-year-old. I didn't buy him a backpack because he just, what would he carry really? But he wanted to be a part of the cool club. So we got him this one and we just added some little dinosaur things on it. A few like toys will be in here and some snacks, nothing heavy, nothing important. He just really wanted a backpack. We'll let him do his thing. Now let's go over Mama. What I'm gonna bring as of right now, I'm bringing the small AirBack. I absolutely love this backpack. It has a vacuum seal inside. I did a whole review on this backpack on Shorts and it went absolutely viral, but just a little quick overview. It does have a vacuum seal so you can put clothes in here and just automatically sucks up, which is absolutely revolutionary. The pockets in here are really good as well. I think I'm gonna make this the designated carry-on for emergencies, such as an extra pair of clothes, and all that kind of stuff, just because if things do get lost, if our luggage does get lost, especially because we have 2 plane rides, we will have backup for the next like day or 2. So that's what I think I'm gonna vacuum seal in here. And then I am going to have the laptops, the iPads, our important documents in fire safe containers. This is the backpack that's gonna be stuck with us at all times and no one's gonna touch it. Now this bag. I changed the lighting, hopefully that helps. But my husband will be having the Tobiq bag. This is a sleek version and is very, very comfortable. I made a whole review on this backpack. It's revolutionary with the organization. I think they're more of a small business, but they blew up pretty fast. So I'm not sure if they're still considered small business. I would think so. But each section are all the same size. There's 4 different pockets up front. They're huge, okay? They don't look huge, they're huge. They have a zipper lining and they also have a bungee so you can really organize stuff in each one. If you're a family of 4, this is perfect. Mom has one, dad will have one, kid 2. Everyone's the same. We're not gonna be using it for clothes. Like I said, the other bag is gonna have clothes because it vacuum seals and we're not bringing too much clothes. That's just in case things do get lost. This one will have maybe important documents. There's a hidden pocket in the back. Important documents with a lock on it. Some cat things because we have a cat. So litter, food, stuff like that, and toys. Maybe an extra blanket or jacket and something like that inside. We're not bringing too much on the airplane. It's mainly just gonna be kid stuff to keep entertained, cat stuff. So this will be on his back. Now this bag's a little iffy. This is a Baboon to the Moon. This is one of their biggest bags they have. It holds a lot. It's just like an open black hole duffel bag with straps. Okay, I was so excited to get this. The way we were gonna travel through Europe, and I was on a hunt for this, okay? If you know, I was hunting for this. The way we are traveling now through Europe is gonna be a little bit different, so I didn't need to put everything on our backs. However, I do not know if we are gonna check this or we're gonna put this on our back like I said. I think we're going to check this and just put our normal clothes in. Now, why would I have this and not a rolling suitcase? Let me get into that for a second, because there's a lot of method to my madness. First thing, we are moving to Portugal, but we do plan on traveling throughout Europe. We are full-time travelers. That's what we do. We like to show budget traveling with kids and what you can do on a limited budget. With that, we do not have a car, don't plan on having a car, do not want a car. We have 3 little kids, which means we need our hands free. We're gonna be taking trains, airplanes, buses, and all that kind of thing. So these will be our main traveling bags as far as I know when we are doing our European normal travel or just going on a plane. These things are just for the big move. Another question I might be getting, why don't you get a big suitcase, throw this inside and pack it? There's again, another reason that we're keeping it like this, because this thing goes pretty flat. It goes pretty flat. As a family of 5, we are only bringing 3 large rolling suitcases. Does our airline allow more? Yes, we are allowed to bring 5 large rolling suitcases, and it's included with our ticket. Also, you can pay extra for even more suitcases, but money's not the issue. Obviously, room's not an issue because we are allowed to have 2 more. It is the physical hand holding issue. Like I said, we have 3 little kids, 7, 6, and 3. We also have a stroller that we're bringing. It's a compact stroller, but a stroller and a cat. There's only 2 adults that can be rolling these suitcases because the little kids cannot. So people don't understand when I'm like, we physically cannot hold all these bags, roll these bags, push a stroller, hold the kids' hands all at the same time. So this will most likely be on my back. This will be on my front, and I will be pushing a stroller. You do what you gotta do. Another issue with the big, large suitcases, again, we are 5. Do you know how hard it is to find transportation? Even us going to the airport was such an issue. Thankfully, my mother-in-law and father-in-law are gonna be driving us all the way at Miami, which is a few hour drive in 2 separate cars. Because us being 5 and an odd number, most cars only hold 5. Even if a car can hold 6, there's not room for all these suitcases and all this stuff unless we had a giant minivan, which we don't. Even find Ubers is an issue. So this is gonna work for us. And then we hired a van service to pick us up from the airport to our new apartment in Portugal. And I'm just hoping everything fits. It should, but you never know. Now let's get into these bad boys. These 2 have been my ride or die, and this has been more newer. One of my first gifted collabs way back then, over a year ago, was Rollink, and I got their suitcase that goes completely flat, like you say. Again, this is not sponsored, okay? This is not sponsored at all. These are just my absolute favorite suitcases as a traveler because they go like almost completely flat. Do you guys see that? I don't think you realize how much we travel and how much we pack these to the brim. I do 5 people for a week vacation in one of these. Like I pack this to the brim and I have no issues whatsoever. So these suitcases can hold a lot, but they're also really lightweight, which I'm worried about weight. I can pack these to the brim with no problem and I think would be okay, but I'm worried about the weight. For our flight, it's only 50 pounds. Usually international is 70 pounds. 50 pounds makes me nervous because I usually always get to like 55 and I get nervous. Hopefully if we do get a little close, we can just pay an extra baggage fee. I don't care, I'm not rearranging. But anyways, they're more lightweight, which is great. They're durable, which is great. They're locked, which is great. And then whenever I get to my destination, I can make them flat and put them underneath the bed, which is great. So we have 2 of those. Now we got this mother loader. That's literally what it's called. It's the same brand as this Tobiq, but it's called a mother loader. It's one of their biggest suitcases. It has a hard bottom. It does have only 2 wheels, but when you fill it to the brim, it stands by itself. All my suitcases I make reviews on. If you're ever curious about that, you can see more in detailed reviewed. But this one definitely has organization, plus it holds a lot on the bottom. This one I can easily pack to like 90 pounds, so I have to be careful. And then it has the organization up here. But again, with the 4 iconic pockets that they're known for. Those are the 3 suitcases that we're bringing. I really hope you guys follow our adventure and hit the subscribe button and even that bell notification button because it's gonna get real interesting. We are documenting everything and I'm definitely in my YouTube area in 2025, especially as Americans going from Florida all the way to Portugal with 3 little kids and a cat. For the past 6 months, we have been documenting this journey on short form content. Now we're here for long form content, telling you exactly what we did to get over there. We're DIYing this whole process, doing our visa application, how we got a rental property, and every little thing in between. We're really going to be documenting and getting into the nitty gritty with normal vlogs, showing you day-to-day life in Portugal as Americans, how the healthcare system is, how the bureaucracy is. I can't say it. Bureaucracy works over there because I know that's sometimes an issue. How buying a home is in Portugal. We're going to take you through the whole process as Americans going through this and doing this, financing it, how this is going to work with the bank process. I'm going to show you and tell you. How expensive things are, what the prices are like in grocery stores. I'm gonna document all of it because sometimes people might just be blowing steam up your butt saying how much cheaper it is and it might not be. We lived in Costa Rica for a month and it was, this is so cheap here, this and there, and it's not. Some things are, some things aren't, and we're gonna be brutally honest. Again, we document our travels as a full-time travel family, how we're doing this on a budget with 3 little kids. So hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, whatever you call it, because it's gonna get real interesting.